And then right now, so you guys know, if anybody wants to donate to the channel to help a single dad out, Cash App will be in the description. It is $, mainman23, all one thing, $, mainman23. Anybody wants to donate, all the other proceeds for the last 2 videos, which is almost at 10,000 views, is gonna go to Easy Meals for him and his family.
Yeah, say I don't gotta be the fastest, and I don't gotta be the baddest kid. All I gotta do is grab a pen and a pad and make it immaculate. I ain't got money in backpacks, but I got some talent, you like that. And I'm busy writing my own lyrics while you mumbling some of these whack raps. I need a standing ovation, just give me a second to clap back, cause lately I'm feeling impatient, like I should've blew on the last.
Right now we're gonna react to Easy Mill, Lackland lyric video. Let's get right into it. So many people have hit me up from the Philippines, or that area over there, had said to react to so many different songs, so it's so hard to pick which one. But I literally got told that since I'm a veteran, I would respect to watch this video next, so that's what we do. Easy Mill, Lackland, let's go.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
It's been 2 months already. I'll tell y'all all about it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Look, slowly past the days that I counted before I got in, and I already had the tickets to the bus that I'd hop in, and never considered my own self if I would've tried stopping. I taste the bitter with no health, I got my mind locked in a little world where I'm a good boy, never was a sinner. Imagine my own self struggling, hunting a buck for dinner, running away ain't solving it, so a bullet pierces its skin. Administer killers through voluntary systems, wonder who's sick.
So he said he never envisioned himself any other life besides being a sinner, like a person that has to go out and do what he's got to do to live, right? He never thought of himself that way. But he's about to get on that bus that the tickets are already paid for, that he had to go be somebody totally different than he normally was. And I tell you, be honest with you, man, that is the hardest thing to do. If you're out of your element and you're not comfortable, that is the hardest thing, especially for me. Speaking for myself, it's the hardest thing to do, man. When I was in the military, I went over to Korea, right? And being over into a country like Korea, it is definitely hard coming from, living in America and having the life that we have. Going over a place like that is definitely a huge change. Even though the people are all the same, I love and grown to love all the people the same. There's no difference that way. But the living difference is so much different that it's such a big change, right? And I think that's what he's speaking about, right? Man, let's go. I love these storytelling stuff, man. Let's go.
Me or the man who slaved in shame and paved the way for my generation to pledge and march in days of rain. Not even the slightest clue on how to take away the pain, and I couldn't seize up these thoughts on my way to basic training. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even.
That's crazy. I can feel what he's thinking when he was first going in. I can feel that. When I got dropped off originally at the airport, right? It was me, my mom, and my grandmother, right? My grandmother was my life, and my mom was my life, right? I got out. I started walking towards that little. It wasn't a big plane coming from Maine into another place, right? It was a little tiny like stick of gum with wings. And I think it hit every turbulence bump on the way to the next place, right? It was literally, I think I was too big to get in there, right? And that walk to that plane was the hardest thing I've ever done. And I'll be honest, man, I cried like a baby. I'd never been away from my homestead. I'd never been away from my mother, right? And the only thing that kept me going was knowing that I was making my mom proud, leaving back for who I was, trying to make a change in who I wanted to be. That's why I kept going. And I didn't turn around, right?
Compared to them, is this the better myself? Cause I just be rapping. So what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing. while I'm in Lackland. Yeah. Finally set foot chillin' up in the airport, saw the cats there sitting, we joining the Air Force, and that was the grave I'm digging, but it was my dare choice, will we be end up killing a couple of scared boys, that might have been not the real case, but it definitely crossed on my thoughts, the T.I.'s expectations leveled on making us follow like buds, storm out for 1-3-20.
So you know what he just said right there, right? So in his mind, like what he was doing to get his mind set where he wasn't scared. Because then I don't care who you are. When you first go into any military, join any section of the military, Marines, Air Force, Navy, any of them, right? You're scared. You don't know what to expect. But in your mind, you try to convince yourself that I'm gonna go over there and I'm just gonna be just hard at and just right. Just that's what you keep in your mind to try to keep tough. That's what you're trying to keep yourself tough, right? When it's completely different, right? And he just said he was like something about T.I. like cause that was the bar, right? The bar was T.I. because T.I. got caught with guns, right? So he was doing the T.I. thing about guns because instead of saying guns, he was talking about T.I., right? And that's crazy, man. That's a good bar, man. I like that.
Seconds where we filled up our slots. A few days in and some already want to tie their necks up in knots. But that was the nature they cultivated. They make it way too insane for those who think it's a game, when in truth it really is. You just gotta know how to mentally play it. I should never say it, but motherfucker, reporting statement. I went in with good intentions, most didn't believe me. They need to see
me. He was like all that, right? All that set aside, right? He's like I'm reporting. I'm here. I'm here. I'm reporting. Doing what I gotta do, man. Right? No matter what I got in my head, it might be completely different. But okay, I'm here reporting. Let's go. You ain't lacking.
Yeah, my good friends wish me luck, even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping. It's always happening. The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. The day came when we had to get our neurotic shots to stabilize all our systems, but man, it was too much. And
I remember that, right? I still tell this story sometimes today, right? We'd be lined up, like long lines. See people passing out, right? Because they tell you when you're in these lines for a long time, ready to go overseas, you have to get all kinds of shots, right? And they'll line you up. People be passing out scared, right? Because they tell you that when you're in line for so long, you have to bend your knees, right? Keep your knees bent, right? And don't keep them straight because you'll cut off circulation in your brain and pass out. And I've seen so many people pass out when it was like, poosh, poosh, bam, bam, right? And that's what he's talking about. He's talking facts right here, man. This is crazy.
Side effects on the wall said one was pox, but I didn't care. I knew I was in favor with the odds. Psych. A few days later, woken up on my bed, froze. Just got so sick that I was feeling hella dead, bro. Went to read and can't believe it what they said though. That I was going home, they sending me to med ho. That was the place that I actually spent a month in. The atmosphere was chill, you could slack, and no one's fronting. But the thing that got to me was the fact they gave us privileges at the cost of cleaning the crap out of latrines and then limit us to cutoffs and back to confiscation like that. Just straight up felt like we cat. The boost surges and for us who got some birthdays they passed like no one's business was happening to the shit like no cat. Can't understand it. But that's just the side of me that's really pissed and wants to hate it. The truth is I understood that my body couldn't take it. Maybe the brightest side is now that I'm back home in Vegas. But to those who believe, I'm sorry y'all, I didn't make it. I went in with good intentions.
Listen, dude, if you ever see this video, bro, just know that a lot of people didn't make it, man. A lot of people didn't make it. So don't feel bad for that. It wasn't just for you. It wasn't for you, man. Right? It doesn't make you try. A lot of people give excuses to not even try, right? And I feel that, man. I've seen a lot of people leave. A lot of people. And you gotta be mentally strong. Like, the one thing that I had on my side was that they couldn't break me inside here, right? And being a single father of 3 kids, That's one of my biggest strengths, is the strength I have up here, right? You know, they couldn't give me enough push-ups. They couldn't put me in the front lead and rest position long enough. They couldn't break me, right? And a lot of people couldn't take that. But you had to remember one thing inside your head is, you know, you have to know that they can't touch you. They can scream at you and say all these things to you, but they can't touch you. It's all because they want to make you into a soldier. You can't be weak and go overseas and join in on like real wars. You can't be weak in the head, right? So that's why they do that. But just because it wasn't for you doesn't mean that you're weak, man. It doesn't make you any less of a person. That just wasn't for you, man. And I can appreciate the story, man. I really can. Thank you to the guy that asked me to react to this.
Most didn't believe me, they need to see me. Yeah, my good friends wish me luck even though they don't want me leaving. I guess it's even. Compared to them, is this to better myself? Cause I just be rapping, so what's happening? The more I think about it, they must be sitting back home and laughing while I'm in Lackland. Hey, shouts out to my 322nd boys, man. Burgess, Davis, and the ones I came with from Vegas, Thompson, Weatherspoon, Sadri. Hope y'all doing good, man. It was all my Meadow boys like Del Toro Alpha 6. Y'all, I told y'all I'll make this song about fucking BMT and all the metal and shit, but it's all good, you know. You just gotta Clay House sketch it.
Alright, y'all, that last word was, I don't know what he said. If y'all can put it in the comments and tell me what he said, Cleheche, something like that. Tell me what he said in the comments in English, please. I'd like to know what he said. Listen, man, thank you to the person that said react to this, and I want to again say thank you to all of the people from the Philippines that have come over and joined the Main Man family, man. Y'all are my family, man. Y'all are now stuck part of the Main Man family. And I love each and every one of you guys, man. Again, if you guys want to donate to the channel, you can. The cash app's in the description. $ mainman23, all one thing. In the last two videos, if you guys go check them out, the I don't know reaction and the freeze reaction, all those proceeds are going to go to the Easy Mills family and himself. So go run those up, man, if you want those numbers to make more money, man. I love you guys, and thank you for being part of this family. Peace.
I finally made it out the sewer. Yeah, I turned my dream into my job. I'm getting paid like hallelujah. Yeah, I send my thank yous up to God. I put my life into my music.